Hello Year 1H and 1R. I am making a video today just to show you what the next step will be for our portraits. Alana and I are using it as a bit of an art weekend. There you go. Alana's doing some creating for herself. Excellent. So we were up to the stage where we had finished our portraits and we were going to put the tissue paper on. It didn't quite work. So Miss O'Dempsey has found that crepe paper is better. I've bought some. And if you have a look here, this was a very rough example. I showed you what it could look like and it's come up really well, and I found a few little tricks. Of course, your portrait will be much better than mine. So I'm going to show you using this one that I just quickly made up, and I will pause and come back with the next step that I think will help us with our lesson. Okay, you will see that I've just quickly jumped ahead and I have picked the colour and I've just laid it out in the first row. You'll see what I'm going to do next. I learned very quickly that it's very messy, so be ready for that. We'll have smocks on, of course. But once you've made your row, a small amount of water with your paintbrush. You don't need to put lots on because it actually is going to absorb into the paper quite quickly. And we're not going to even move it. We'll go straight to the next one. And remembering that yours will be much more vibrant and bright because I'm not using white paper. I'm just using the portfolio that I took home to put all of our work in. And you don't even have to pull it off straight away. We've got plenty of paper. So we'll leave that there to absorb. Make sure that all the edges are there. And the most important thing here is that when we do take it off, we have to be careful that we put it to the side of the newspaper so we don't stain. Now, the moment of truth, if we come along and we pull it off, and if you're not happy with that it's a proper square, you can kind of go back through. And there you go. So it's actually taking on the colour, not as brightly as it would be on your beautiful white cartridge paper that we're using. But I'll pause this and show you the next step. Now I've chosen a purple to go in between. I haven't put the water on yet, and I've been a bit clever and I've put that second line in. So you'll see it's going to be a check pattern. So I will quickly water this. Remember, we don't use too much water. All right, and then I'll pause and you can come back and see how it looks. I've taken the purple off and it's come up beautifully. It actually looks like it's still on there. So we'll see. I've added a darker blue because I feel like that light blue wasn't enough. So I'll do a couple more rows and then we'll have a look and see how it's finished. So remember, not too much paint or water with your paintbrush, and be ready. You will end up with a little bit of your messy hands. All right, I've added a different colour on that last one just to show you there's lots of different colours for you to choose from. I've got some pink as well, and if we take them off, pop them onto the newspaper, I think you'll agree that we've ended up with something that will look a lot more striking on a wall than just coloured in pencil. So explore Year 1. I'm here if you need me, of course, today, but I just wanted to show you the different patterns you could use and that this paper is much better than what we tried to use last time. All right, off you go.